Joining us today is Nevada County Veterans Service Officer David West. West was elected president of the California Association of County Veterans Service Officers in 2024. A Marine Corps veteran, he served from 1996 to 2001 and was named Marine of the Year in 1999. West holds a bachelor's degree in human resources and an MBA. He's a longtime advocate for veterans and has led Nevada County's veteran services since 2018. Welcome, David. What a nice background. My
Oh,
goodness.
thank you very much, ma'am. It's a pleasure to be here.
You have such an interesting background because of your service to our country. Thank you for your service. You yourself was homeless, so you know what some of these people do struggle with,
Yes,
as I
ma'am.
understand it. And now you've kind of come to this amazing career of service.
Yes, I've got an lovely opportunity to to represent the veterans in Nevada County as their county veteran services officers, and then recently I was got to serve as president of the California Association of County
What
Veteran
an
Services.
honor.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah, so you got some cool perks with that, didn't you? Did you go to Beale? I heard a little rumor that you went up in a really big jet thing.
Yeah, so our one of our senator, our state senator, Megan Dolly,
Yes.
she submitted my name to the Air Force to be able to fly with the to
The
be able to fly the
Thunderbirds or the
Thunderbirds. I
Thunderbirds?
was
Yeah.
flying with the Thunderbirds. I
How
got an
cool.
opportunity to go 9Gs, do all the tricks,
Oh
go
my
upside
gosh.
down, and
What was that like?
it was really awesome. It was a fun time. It was
You didn't
can't
like
describe it.
scream or vomit or
Didn't scream, didn't vomit, didn't pass out. It was awesome.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, you couldn't pay me. But
I even got to fly the plane. I even got to fly
what?
the jet.
That's
Yeah,
amazing. Well, it sounds like a lot of fun for you.
it
For
was.
you.
It was.
So let's talk about this new Senate bill that we talked about very briefly that passed in February. How does this impact the veterans? What's going on with that bill?
Well, as my time as president of the association, we working with Senator Archuleta out of LA. He introduced Senate Bill 694,
Hmm.
and what this bill did is it protected veterans from for-profit companies.
Oh,
Federally, it is against the law to charge veterans to assist them with claims as an unaccredited claims representative, meaning I'm accredited through the state of California, also with some other organizations. I've gone through training. I've been taught how to do this job.
right.
And what these companies do is they don't go through that process. They're operating without a license.
Okay.
Here in the state of California, you need a license to wash a dog.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they're operating in this gray area with very little oversight, and they were charging veterans $10, $20, $30,000 for services should be free.
Like what kind of services?
Helping veterans file claims for
Okay.
compensation to the VA, compensation for injuries, diseases, or something as a result of their service.
Okay.
And
So complete, middleman usury
yeah,
people.
claim
Yeah.
sharks. We call them claim
Yeah,
sharks
yeah.
or slime balls. There's a lot of words we have for them.
Yeah.
But our legislation, um, it was very difficult legislation to pass, actually.
Why?
There's a lot of money. They have a lot of money. It's estimated that they spent $25 million trying to defeat this bill in the
Oh,
state
so
of California.
a lobby effort.
Lobby
Hmm.
effort. They had hired 8 firms. Our little association, we had 2 lobbyists and they had
Hmm.
firms.
Hmm.
But we were able to consolidate the state of California, all the veterans, and get this bill a bipartisan bill, nonetheless,
That's awesome.
which is rare
Very rare.
in today's political climate
Right
in
as
California.
might, David,
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's fantastic. So how will this impact? Have you seen a difference? I mean, it's only been a month or 2 months since the bill got passed. Have you seen any changes?
Well, this fight is going on across not just California; it's going across any states. It's also going on nationally. Was just in D.C. last week advocating for bills, and previously a year ago when we were out there, the VA was discussing how veterans need choices, and
Hmm.
seemed like they were siding with these companies. And this year there was a much different tone in DC.
Yeah.
What these companies are doing, they're introducing fraud into the system,
Yes.
right? Veterans are willing to do, and they're paying doctors to get inaccurate medical information, help
Oh
them get
boy.
benefits that they may not be entitled to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that changed, and we're also just focusing on other efforts and trying to improve the overall conditions of veterans here in the state.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. How many veterans are there in Nevada County?
So we represent about 10% of the population. So there's 100,000
Yeah.
people in the state,
Yeah.
in the county. I would say 10,000 of
Okay.
those. And then when you figure in surviving spouses
I see.
and even their dependents, we're more into the 13 to 15% range.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility. So, we're out there trying to get information The benefits are always changing, laws are
Yes.
changing, right?
Are
So,
you working with I'm sure you're working with other county agencies, like the public health agency that
oh
we just
yeah,
talked to
so
Shannon.
yeah, we just talked to Shannon from Public Health. Shannon's
Yeah.
one of my favorite people.
Is she? Yeah,
But
she's great.
we work great with Public Health, so a lot of times they'll bring their van to some of the events we're doing.
Okay.
Um, Want to find better ways to collaborate as
Yes.
always, but no, we collaborate with all agencies here in Nevada County, local nonprofits. Nevada County can't do. We got our motto "Better Together," so we got to work together to fill a lot of void and plug those holes in services.
Yeah, yeah. Will you let us know when there's upcoming events so we can let the
Well, I
public
will.
know about you?
We'll let everybody know that on Saturday, May 16th,
Okay.
at the Nevada County Airport, we are having our Armed Forces Day.
Okay.
It's where we show appreciation to all the branches of armed services. Um, there's going to be GIFAs out there. There's going to be some planes out there, and
Yeah.
a lot of stuff.
What time?
It's from 10 to 3. So
Okay.
we open up at 8, but the band's going to start playing at
Oh,
about 11, and we're going to have an enlistment ceremony, working with the branches, so people get to see young kids,
it's a great event for kids, huh?
young adults.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yes,
not
yes.
kids.
Got it, got
It's hard
it.
to call, even though when I was joining 19, I was still a kid.
Yeah.
But young adults raising their right hand and making the promise to do what nobody else is wanting to do, and it's even more special in this current climate we're operating in.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yes.
My dad was in Army Air Corps before there was an Air Force,
Ah,
and
so is my grandfather.
really
Yes.
in World War II.
Yep.
He was young enough that my grandmother had to sign permission for him to enlist, even though he was
Oh,
underage. So we have many stories in the family
awesome.
about planes and all that kind of stuff. Still not getting me on one of those jets, though. I'm
Oh,
telling you right now.
it's a good time.
Thanks for your
Yes.
work
Thank you very
and a
much.
pleasure to have you.